Earlier on, we talked about the fact that RTMC are studying and will be compiling a report that focuses on the impact of road accidents on our economy. And for now, I'm joined by Mr. Makosini Msibi from RTMC. Mr. Msibi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you, my brother?
Great. Just talk us through some of the findings that your report contains.
Well, at this point in time, it would be very hard for us to give the details of the findings in view of the fact that our investigators are still hard at work to deal with the findings. This has been necessitated by the fact that we have extended the scope of the investigation, informed by the fact that we have been having consistently a number of accidents between Transkop to Limpopo North. So that warranted that we begin to broaden the scope and deal with the details of what causes accidents on the N1. That will be including, amongst others, the engineering services, the designs, as well as the motor vehicles themselves, because we had to deal with the mechanical engineering of the vehicles to see what are the real causes, not excluding the human factors. So this is a one-off and a very detailed study that we're doing, so it warrants some time, and we do believe that people will have some patience for us to deal with this matter, so that when we give the country the outcome, it is a long-lasting investigation with long-lasting solutions that wants to deal with the scourge of the fatalities on our road, in particular the N1.
And earlier on, I almost fell on my back when you spoke about some astronomical figures and money that is being siphoned off from our fiscus due to these accidents. Well,
we did a study because we wanted to get the cost of the fatal crashes into the economy. In 2016, the cost was 163 billion. That it's taken out of our fiscus by the road crashes and the fatalities. This last year, which was the 2017, the number has escalated to 172 billion. This naturally, we're saying, this is the amount that the fiscus can retain if we can change the human behavior, if we can ensure that everybody takes a responsibility in dealing with the accidents. Remember, these accidents, these costs include too the costs that are incurred by the Department of Health, because once there is a fatal crash, we then put pressure on the health services in the hospitals. We also put pressure in terms of the social development when there are these fatalities. We also costed the cost of the insurances on the fiscus. So collectively, as a country, if we can just begin to save 10% of this fatal crashes cost, we can then saving about 17 billion. And if we do it incrementally and up to 50% as the decade of action aspires us to deal with it. Remember, we are required in terms of the United Nations decade of action to reduce our fatalities by half, by 50%. So 50% translated into the economy cost, we can be saving 80 billion that can be invested in other services.